Hi guys, welcome to my 30th week pregnancy vlog. All in all, I've had a pretty decent week. I'll kind of be recapping not only some of my 30th week, although I am 31 weeks today. I will also be going back a little bit into the 29th week because I did forget to talk about an appointment that I had in my 29th week. I forgot to tell you about that last week. I really should write things down. We'll make a note of that for next week. Well, this week I was supposed to have my level 2 ultrasound at the perinatal specialist to check on my amniotic fluid to make sure that my levels are at a decent normal range, and that actually ended up being canceled. They called me the day of the appointment and they said that they had ultrasound techs out. I guess the flu has been hitting everybody pretty hard because it just seems like everywhere you go at least somebody, if not 10 other people, have the flu or some kind of illness. So that was a little disappointing because I really wanted my husband to go, and his day off is Tuesday. And I ended up being rescheduled for this coming week, my 31st week. The level 2 ultrasound will be on Wednesday, so I will talk about that next week, how that goes, and hopefully that goes great. I can't wait to see my little guy. Yeah, so that was a little disappointing that was canceled. However, I know things happen, and I'll get to have the ultrasound, make sure everything is fine next week. So, or this week for me. Yeah, this week has been pretty good. As far as symptoms go, I have not had like a ton of new symptoms, kind of some reoccurring bad ones. Again, with the achy back and not being able to sleep, that's kind of been ongoing, and I think that that's probably going to be ongoing until he comes. So I'm just kind of getting used to that. And also I've been a little bit of an insomniac. I have not been getting a lot of sleep, and I actually am just not tired. I really probably could sleep a little more in the morning, but I'm pretty much wide awake and actually have been in a really good mood, so that's good, and I hope that that stays. Despite some of the stuff I was going through this week, it's symptom-wise, my hemorrhoid came back now at the end of this week. I want to say Thursday, Thursday is when I developed another hemorrhoid, or maybe it was an still existing one, but it was really bad, and I guess it's called, what is thrombosed, I think, hemorrhoid, and it's basically like a little blood clot there, and they're supposedly, well, they are, I can tell you, very, very painful, and one of the worst hemorrhoids I have felt. And I know I keep talking about pain and how it's the worst I've ever felt, but I mean, it wasn't the worst I've ever felt. I've felt worse pain than this hemorrhoid, but however, it was incredibly painful. I could not move literally on Friday. Like, Thursday night was really bad. I really couldn't move, and Friday the same. It didn't get any better overnight, and like anytime you would just like literally move, or if you have to cough or sneeze, oh my god, it is like, no, please God, this hurts so bad. And I'm not over dramatizing the pain. It is very, very painful, and you dread every time you have to move. I mean, literally, I like getting off the chair. Like, I had to tell my coworkers about it because they were like, well, what's wrong with you? And I didn't want them to think I was lazy because I didn't want to move. And I'm like, seriously, this hurts so bad. And you could tell, like, when I was trying to move, like, it was just like, whew. And it's a very, like, strong, like, stinging pain. And the thrombosed ones, hemorrhoids, I was reading online about it, like how to get rid of it, and apparently if you can't get rid of it on your own, you have to go and get it cut open and drained, which sounds horrible and terrifying, and from what I've read online is like a very hard and painful recovery if you have to get it drained or removed. I guess these things don't technically go away, they just kind of get better, so I probably will have to get it removed at one point, but definitely not during pregnancy. I don't want to do any type of surgery or any type of anything like that during my pregnancy at all, but especially during pregnancy. So I guess that's a pretty common thing to get, pregnant or not. But I saw a lot of like pregnant women that have put their story on the internet, and have had that surgery, and it was just incredibly painful process, and the whole thing is just miserable. So I feel you if you have it's an embarrassing thing to have and you don't want to tell people, but you know what, that's a part of life and a part of pregnancy, and I really understand what you're going through. If you have one of those, it is very painful. And how I ended up, it has finally gone away, probably for the past 2 days. And I'm sorry, the whole thing is TMI, but basically it burst, which is good because that means, obviously it's leaving, but you have to be very careful of infection and keep yourself very clean. I've been taking baths like twice a day. Well, I took baths twice a day this weekend, and I'm at least going to do it once a day, like an actual bath, not just a shower, because it helps keep you clean. And also, like, I've been taking baths with Epsom salt and the magnesium sulfate, I think that's in it. I think that's what it is. It's supposed to be very beneficial towards not only the hemorrhoid, but also the health of you and your baby. I did read some on that, but I wish I could give you more information, but it's just too much and my mind is too overwhelmed with other things. I'm sorry. But if you want to learn more about it, I highly suggest Googling Epsom salt and magnesium sulfate, I believe, and, just seeing what the benefits are and evaluating if you think that might be something that might be a good option for you. And it seemed to be helping me, along with the Tux wipes, or the generic Tux wipes I had, and also the Vibration H cream, which actually kind of burned, but it did help. And also icing the area. I know, this is so pretty, isn't it pretty? The pregnancy is just gorgeous. It's such like wrapped up in a nice little bow for you. But I mean, whatever. You got to if you're pregnant, I'm sure you've gotten over, or you got to get over your embarrassments, and because you're going to be right out there exposed for everybody. And the pregnancy is beautiful. I have to say, it is a beautiful thing that our bodies create these things or create these beings. We don't create them, but we, you know what I'm trying to say, our bodies, yeah, I guess they kind of not really create, because it depends on what you believe, but they nurture this beautiful being into a baby, and it is a beautiful thing, and I'm so blessed to be pregnant. However, there's just a lot of ugly things that go along with it, and a lot of unpleasantries, but as I always say, it's worth it. It really is worth it. And because I have a friend, doesn't have any kids yet, and she's not exactly like your typical, mom to be. She's just kind of like, I don't get that stuff. She's like, I don't know how you go through what you go through. And you know what? I go through nothing compared to some women go through, excuse me. And I know that. So, I know I'm blessed to be pregnant in the first place, and I can endure anything that I am put through this, because I know it's worth it in the end. So, yeah, sorry. I always go off on a tangent. I really should write things down so I stick to things. Anyway, so that's gone, thankfully, because that was very painful and uncomfortable and embarrassing. So that's kind of like the big event of my 30 week. I did this kind of a cool thing on Tuesday. I did a market research, not a survey, but an interview, I guess. I signed up for this website that are advertising, looking for people in different situations, and they happen to be looking for pregnant women to go shopping and give their opinion on, their experience and what they will plan on buying for their children. So I did do that, and we went to 4 stores. We went to Carter's, Children's Place, Baby Gap, and Gymboree, I think. And I went with another pregnant woman, and it ended up being like a group interview later on with a bunch of other pregnant women, and also a market research head or manager, I don't know what they're called. And they give you $50 to buy whatever you want, and plus you could spend whatever you wanted from your own pocket, but they wanted you to spend the $50 on something for your upcoming baby. And we went to, Carter's, Gymboree, Baby Gap, went to all the stores, and then finally at the last store we went to Baby Gap, and actually didn't find anything. Like, have you noticed, if you're having a boy, you will notice this, there is just so much less selection, and I don't know, like cute clothes for boys. Like, you can just go into a store and probably find at least one thing you like for girls. At least I can. Sorry, my cat, again, is playing with my blinds. So sorry for the noise if you're hearing that. Yeah, so I ended up finally finding something at Baby Gap that's just more my aesthetic. I kind of like that pastel and just kind of classic baby style that I seem to find at Baby Gap. And I got this really cute sweater from the Peter Rabbit collection that they currently have at Gap, and I also got a little onesie, and so my $50 didn't get me far. It got me two things. And the onesie has little cats. I'll show you that stuff later. On here I've got some other clothes to show you. And then we went back after that. It was really nice. They had like dinner for us. They had cold cuts and pasta salads and regular salad and cookies and all that kind of great stuff. And that was really nice of them. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm so burpy. And then we had an hour and a half where they interviewed us about, our purchases and what we thought of different licensed characters and things like that, and what we buy, what we wouldn't buy, that kind of stuff, which is really easy. Really, that is awesome. You get paid to shop and to give your opinion. So I got paid for that as well. Got to keep the item that I purchased, and they also gave us Peter Rabbit book, not the original, but I guess there's some kind of I don't know if it's a prequel or a sequel to Peter Rabbit, and I'm excited for that because I like those classic children's story books. I just think they're really neat, and I love that look, just that kind of hand-drawn, very, not cartoony in a way that's like Mickey Mouse really is, but just in that classic storybook type of drawing. So that was cool, and I had fun doing that. And while I was doing that, my husband was at the mall too, and he went shopping for our little boy, and he got quite a few items. So I will show you what I purchased at the Baby Gap and then what he bought. He actually went out twice this week, once when we were at the mall and then another time at Marshall's. And he got great deals on baby clothes, and I'll just show you a few things that we got because he seriously got him a mountain of items. So it would take forever to show you. So I will just show you some of the highlights, things like that. Let me get those here. So he got this baby blanket from Marshall's. It comes with the little booty footy, yeah, I guess they're little booty slippers, and then a little puppy dog hat, and it's so soft, and this was $12.99. And then this Carter's monkey newborn sleeper, so cute, and it says just like Dad, I think. Yeah, just like Dad. Super cute. So that's his newborn thing. We didn't buy too much newborns, and I told him don't buy a lot of newborns because they grow out of them so fast, and I've heard that Carter's run small. He also got this cute robe. I love it, and we love lions. My husband always say, you remind me of a lion. I don't know, something about his facial features. That sounds weird, but I don't know. So, it makes me think of him, and maybe our little boy will look like him too. It says Mommy's Main Man, and it's $6.99. It's just a cute robe. So this says it's 0 to 12 months, so it's probably when he's older. This looks pretty big. And then he got this other cute little outfit at Marshall's. It says Safari Fun, and I just like the soft colors on it, and you know, the little characters is cute. And this was $7.99, so definitely a good deal. I just realized I only pulled out one thing that he got from Macy's, because a lot of it he actually got was like older, like 6 to 9 months, because I think he got it on a deal, obviously, because it's, well, not obviously. He got it on a deal because it's like winter closeout, so he got some like older things for when the baby is going to be old enough to wear like fall type of winter things. He got another thing, a little tuxedo onesie and a little sleeper. It just says baby boy. It's pretty basic, but then it comes with these little shoes. They look like socks that look like loafers, I'm sorry, and then these come with like little loafer looking footies. And then he got him, this is so cute, I love overalls, they're just like the sweetest little things, and this he got at Macy's. I don't know how much he paid for it, but he did not pay $38. I'm pretty sure. My husband's not as much of a bargain shopper as I am, but he also does know that he likes to try and find a deal. I'm sure he didn't pay 40 bucks. That's kind of crazy, I think. I don't know. But I like that, and my husband really likes orange, so I know that's why he picked that out. And then he also got him this Vikings football little onesie, and actually I kind of made fun of him because this is kind of out of season because he'll be wearing this. This says it's 3 to 6 months, and I guess if it fit him in 6 months, it would be in season, but it's not like they play in the summer, but I thought that was kind of funny. But it's cute nonetheless, even though our team sucked this year. And then this is what I got at the Baby Gap. I got this cute kitty onesie because, you know, I love my kitty, even though he's a little mischievous guy. It says, I love mommy. And I just love this aesthetic, like, you know, soft colors. Not necessarily pastels, but I don't know. Just kind of, I feel like this is kind of a classic, and it could actually go either way. This could be for a boy or a girl. And this is 0 to 3 months. So I kind of think I'm going to put him in this, and then the next thing in his coming home outfit, and I need to get pants for him, but to go along with it, obviously. The next thing I got was this really cute Peter Rabbit sweater. I just fell in love with this right when I saw it. I just love like the material and, you know, the little ears, and, you know, it's pretty simple, the rest of it is, but I just think it's adorable. And this was $35. I would never have normally paid $35 for it, but because it was kind of like found money, I was like, why not? I will pay full price for it, which kills me because I'm such a bargain shopper, but I just loved that. I loved it. And I really wanted to get him some swim shorts, and I saw some really cute little sailor swim shorts. They're blue with just like little anchors on it at Baby Gap that I'll probably go back for. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't want to get him too much right now, too many clothes, because I don't know what size he's going to be, and I don't know how he's going to grow. So we seriously, like, that's like a drop in the bucket out of all the things that he bought. He bought like a mountain of clothes, and it would just take me forever to show you. So I was really nice to see like my husband get excited about things, and he's like, you know, look what I bought, and look at this outfit, and he thought that was kind of neat, you know, to buy his son his clothes that kind of is his style. Speaking of baby buys, we don't have much else. I think I mentioned a couple weeks ago we were supposed to get his crib, and that ended up falling through because I went all the way over to my friend's house in -degree weather, and my sister's friend's house, and she didn't have the crib there. She thought she had it in her storage, but it's actually at like a relative's house. So I don't know if I'm going to get the crib from her or not. We're going to wait until the end of this month, so that's coming up. Like, so basically by this weekend, if we don't get it, then we're just going to go out and buy the crib that we kind of had our eye on. And then I think there's a deal right now where it comes with a dresser, so or there's like a bundle deal on that. So we're probably going to end up doing that unless we get the dresser. So I'm really anxious to get it set up because I rearranged my room, and I think I know where everything's going to go. We'll see. So, and then we're also on Tuesday, tomorrow, we are going to go buy his car seat and his stroller, and we'll see what else. Just a few things, you know, the essentials that we really need to start buying, because I've been waiting impatiently long enough. Another buy that I purchased was a a nursing bra from Target, and it's this one here. It's just like this nice cotton, and I like that it's kind of cute lace, and then, you know, it has like the normal like kind of strap down here. I don't really know how it works yet. I'll figure it out. But this was $16.99. So I thought that wasn't that good of a, or that bad of a deal. I probably could have got a better deal, but I don't seem to be finding nursing stuff on clearance. Like, I need nursing tanks and nursing bras, but I'm not going to buy too many, but I want to at least start a little, you know, collection. I'm going to need that at the hospital anyways. And I saw online when I was looking at the deals on Walmart, they actually have like a really nice nursing nightgown. That's what I've been looking for in the hospital. Just really easy, breezy, easy to nurse in, but also I don't have to feel so icky in those gowns. And if people come to see me, I can look somewhat presentable, and not just like everything hanging out. So I'm gonna go buy them. I think I saw them for $12.99 on the website, and they look really cozy, and they have polka dots too, and I think that's cute. Yeah, that's really it for baby buys. Like I said, I could have been showing you so much more. He just got a ton of clothes, like up to like 12 months, even just a few items that were older because they happen to be on sale, so why not? I also heard from my cousin, who's planning on throwing me a shower on March 3rd, so I'm very excited about that. And then actually somebody on my other side of my family has volunteered to do like a little small shower on their side, and you know, that's really nice and generous and just really wonderful that they offer to do that, because you know, we definitely need a lot for baby, and we don't need a lot, let me clarify. You know, it's nice to have a lot of different options for your baby. Babies in general, I don't think they need a lot in the beginning. They just need very basics. They need mommy, they need formula or breast milk, diapers, clothes, a car seat. I mean, they don't need a whole lot in the beginning. I know that, but you know, you want to give your baby all these luxuries, and you want to be able to have options. And you know, it's just really nice that like people actually take the time out and they spend their time and their money and their effort to do something like that for you and for your baby. And it's very touching that they would do that. Yeah, so that's all planned out. Oh, and also, before I forget, I forgot to talk about my 29th week when I had my doctor's appointment. I have another one coming up this Thursday, but at my last visit I had an OB visit, and I had my glucose test at, which, did I talk about this already? Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. I think I talked about this already. Wow, okay. Another symptom is a total scatterbrain. I mean, totally. I will look at my phone and forget that I just looked at it, like I just am doing this with this story. So I think I told it in the beginning. If I didn't, I will postpone it to another week and give you that. I can't believe I'm forgetting. And I'm sorry, but I've already recorded this whole thing and I don't want to, you know, have to re-record it. So I really hope that I did include this. So finally, really quick here, this video is super duper long, my belly shot. So here is the 30 week. Wow, I should back up here. Can't see very well. And hasn't changed a lot. It's pretty much, I feel like, the same as last time. So yeah, thank you for watching. Sorry for such a long rambly video and for being so scatterbrained. My goal is to write things down next time so I don't forget. Alright, thank you. Bye.